My beloved child, I speak to you now, in this moment, with a message tailored specifically for your heart. Listen closely, for these words are meant for you alone. Your journey, your struggles, your triumphs, I see them all. I understand the weight you carry and the light that shines within you. If you need God's blessings, then type, "Yes, I need" in the comments. You've been searching, haven't you? Seeking answers in a world that often seems shrouded in confusion. I know the questions that keep you awake at night, the doubts that creep into your mind during quiet moments. But remember, my child, that you are never truly alone. I am with you always, even when you feel most lost. This message comes to you as a beacon of hope, a reminder of the love that surrounds you. It's easy to get caught up in the darkness of the world, to feel overwhelmed by the negativity that seems to permeate every corner. But I urge you to look deeper, to see beyond the surface and recognize the profound beauty that exists in every moment. Love over darkness, this is the truth I want you to embrace. It's not always an easy choice, is it? Sometimes the path of love seems longer, more challenging. The allure of giving in to anger, resentment, or fear can be strong. But I assure you, the rewards of choosing love are immeasurable. If you find yourself siding with evil, even in small ways, I implore you to pause and reflect. Every decision you make, every action you take, ripples out into the world. You have more power than you realize to shape the reality around you. Choose wisely, my child. Choose love. The video I've placed before you contains wisdom that can illuminate your path. Watch it with an open heart and an open mind. Let its message sink deep into your soul. There are no coincidences. This moment, this message, this opportunity for growth has been carefully orchestrated for you. I see the potential within you, the greatness you're capable of achieving. But greatness doesn't always look the way the world defines it. True greatness lies in your capacity to love, to show compassion, to lift others up even when you're struggling yourself. It's in the small acts of kindness, the words of encouragement, the moments when you choose forgiveness over resentment. The darkness in this world can seem overwhelming at times. You may feel small, insignificant in the face of such vast challenges. But remember, my child, that even the tiniest flame can dispel the deepest darkness. Your light matters. Your love matters. Every time you choose kindness over cruelty, understanding over judgment, hope over despair, you're pushing back against the shadows. I know there are times when you feel weak, when the burdens you carry seem too heavy to bear. In those moments, lean on me. Draw strength from the knowledge that you are infinitely loved, unconditionally supported. The challenges you face are not punishments, but opportunities for growth. Trust in the journey, even when the path seems unclear. The world needs your light now more than ever. In a time when it's easy to become cynical, to close off your heart, I'm asking you to do the opposite. Open yourself to love more fully. Extend compassion to those who seem least deserving of it. Forgive, not because others deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. Remember that love isn't always soft and gentle. Sometimes love is fierce, standing up against injustice and speaking truth to power. It's having the courage to defend those who cannot defend themselves. It's shining a light on the darkest corners of our world and working tirelessly to bring about change. You may wonder why I allowed darkness to exist at all. My child, free will is both a gift and a responsibility. I've given each of you the power to choose, to shape your own destiny and influence the world around you. This means that darkness will always be an option. But it also means that the choice to embrace light and love is all the more powerful. As you watch the video before you, pay attention to the stirrings in your heart. What resonates with you? What challenges you? What inspires you to action? These are not random feelings, but guideposts I've placed within you. Trust your intuition, for it is one of the ways I speak to you. I want you to know that your past does not define you. Whatever mistakes you've made, whatever wrong turns you've taken, they are part of your journey, but they do not determine your destination. Every moment is a new opportunity to choose love, to align yourself with light. It's never too late to change your path. The choice between love and darkness is not a one-time decision. It's a choice you'll face every day, in big ways and small. When someone cuts you off in traffic, when a coworker takes credit for your work, when a loved one lets you down, these are all moments to choose love over darkness. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. I see the battles you fight within yourself, the times when you struggle to love yourself, when you can't seem to forgive your own shortcomings. My beloved, if only you could see yourself through my eyes. You are a masterpiece, fearfully and wonderfully made. Your imperfections do not diminish your worth. They are part of what makes you uniquely beautiful. If you want God's grace always upon you, then please consider to support our ministry by clicking Thanks button. As you navigate this world, remember that appearances can be deceiving. What seems like strength may actually be weakness, and what appears weak may be the greatest strength of all. True power lies not in domination or control, but in the ability to love unconditionally, to show mercy, to lift others up. I know there are times when you feel abandoned, when you cry out and wonder if I'm listening. Please understand that my silence is not absence. Sometimes the greatest growth happens in these moments of perceived solitude. Trust that I'm working in ways you cannot yet see, weaving together the threads of your life into a beautiful tapestry. The message in this video is a call to action. It's not enough to simply agree with its principles. You must live them out. Let this be a turning point in your life. From this moment forward, commit yourself to being a beacon of love in a world that desperately needs it. Your actions, no matter how small they may seem, have the power to create ripples of positive change. Do not be discouraged if you don't see immediate results. The seeds of love you plant today may not bloom for years to come, but have faith that every act of kindness, every choice to forgive, every moment of standing up for what's right is making a difference. You are co-creating a better world with every loving choice you make. I want you to understand the profound impact your choices have, not just on your own life, but on the lives of those around you. Every time you choose love over darkness, you're not just changing your own trajectory, you're influencing countless others. Your example can be the light that guides someone else out of their own darkness. There will be times when choosing love feels like a sacrifice, when it means putting others before yourself, when it requires you to be vulnerable, when it calls you to forgive what seems unforgivable. In these moments, remember the example I've set for you. True love is always sacrificial, always willing to put the good of others first. As you watch this video, allow its message to challenge you. Are there areas in your life where you've been siding with darkness without even realizing it? Are there relationships that need healing, forgiveness that needs to be extended, changes that need to be made? Let this be a moment of honest self-reflection and renewed commitment to living in the light. I know the world can seem chaotic and unpredictable, but even in the midst of uncertainty, you can be a steady source of love and hope for those around you. Your consistency in choosing love, day after day, can provide a sense of stability and security for others who are struggling. Remember that love is not just a feeling, it's a choice, an action, a way of life. It's how you treat the cashier at the grocery store, how you respond to a negative comment online, how you handle disappointment and setbacks. Every interaction is an opportunity to spread more love in the world. Don't underestimate the power of your words. They have the ability to build up or tear down, to heal or to wound. Choose your words carefully, always striving to speak life and encouragement into the lives of others. Even in disagreement, let your speech be filled with grace and respect. I want you to know that it's okay to set boundaries. Choosing love doesn't mean allowing others to mistreat you or take advantage of your kindness. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to establish healthy limits and hold others accountable for their actions. Love yourself enough to know when to say no. As you continue on your journey, stay curious. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep challenging your own assumptions. The more you understand about the world and the people in it, the more opportunities you'll have to show love in meaningful ways. Knowledge, when coupled with compassion, is a powerful force for good. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Love often calls us to do things that feel uncomfortable or scary. It might mean standing up for someone who's being bullied, reaching out to an estranged family member, or volunteering in a part of town you've always avoided. Trust that I will give you the strength and courage you need to follow where love leads. Remember that you don't have to be perfect to make a difference. Your willingness to try, to keep choosing love even when you fall short, is what matters. Every time you pick yourself up after a mistake and recommit to living in the light, you're growing stronger and inspiring others to do the same. I want you to pay attention to the small moments in your day. The opportunities to show love are everywhere, if you have eyes to see them. A smile for a stranger, a listening ear for a friend, a helping hand for a neighbor. These seemingly insignificant acts can have a profound impact on someone's day, or even their life. As you absorb the message of this video, think about how you can apply its principles in your unique situation. You have gifts, talents, and experiences that no one else has. How can you use these to spread more love in the world? Your individual contribution is vital and irreplaceable. Don't let the opinions of others deter you from choosing love. There may be times when your kindness is met with skepticism, or your forgiveness is seen as weakness. Stand firm in your convictions, knowing that you're aligned with a higher truth. The approval of the crowd is fleeting, but the impact of love is eternal. I want you to understand that choosing love doesn't guarantee an easy life. You may still face hardships, disappointments, and loss. But when you're rooted in love, you'll have the strength to weather any storm. Your capacity for joy will deepen, your resilience will grow, and you'll find meaning even in the midst of challenges. Remember that self-care is an important part of being able to love others well. Take time to rest, to nourish your body and soul, to engage in activities that bring you joy. When you're operating from a place of fullness, you have so much more to give to those around you. As you near the end of this video, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. What one action can you take today to choose love over darkness? It doesn't have to be grand or dramatic. Even the smallest step in the right direction is significant. Commit to that action, and then follow through. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. My beloved child, know that I am cheering you on every step of the way. Every time you choose love, my heart rejoices. Every time you push back against darkness, I am proud. You are making a difference, even when you can't see it. Keep going, keep loving, keep shining your light. The journey ahead may not be easy, but it will be worth it. As you consistently choose love over darkness, you'll find your life transformed. Your relationships will deepen, your impact will widen, and you'll experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment like never before. Remember, this message is tailored for you. The fact that you're hearing these words and watching this video is no accident. You have been called for such a time as this, to be a force for love in a world that desperately needs it. Embrace this calling with all your heart. As the video comes to a close, carry its message with you. Let it be a constant reminder of the power of love to overcome darkness. You are loved beyond measure, equipped for every good work, and destined to make a positive impact on this world. Go forth now, my child, and let your light shine. Choose love, again and again, day after day. The world is waiting for the unique expression of love that only you can bring. Trust in my guidance, lean on my strength, and know that I am with you always, cheering you on towards a life filled with love, purpose, and joy. Share this video with up to 2 people. If you need God's presence, amen.